Hello, fabulous people. My name is Theresa Hardy, and I am the founder of Inspirational Workshops. Inspirational Workshops' mission is to provide communities with personal development tools to cultivate a life-learning attitude and eagerness for continuous personal development. Inspirational Workshops provides personal development workshops and trainings in the workplace and in schools. We believe that personal development is essential for professional growth. I strongly believe before you can be the best professional you first have to be your best self. IW promotes personal development for students during the school day. Students are so much more than just students, and this does need to be validated. This can be done by giving students the opportunity to focus on self during the academic school day. Inspirational Workshops creates a pathway to success. In the Inspirational Workshops Life Coaching Program, individuals will receive a formula for achieving their ideal success. What was going on in your life before working with life coach Theresa Hardy at Inspirational Workshops?
I had a lot of things going on in my life. I was struggling with depression, anxiety, not having a consistent place to live for about a year, not knowing what my next job was going to be, not having enough money to pay for my car or for food, and just not knowing my next step, basically.
And then, how was your experience during the life coaching sessions?
It was really uplifting and motivational. I guess just having somebody to talk to, having somebody who genuinely cared to help me with my next steps and planning out how I was gonna spend basically my time.
What is the best thing about Inspirational Workshops life coaching sessions?
I would say having somebody wiser than me give me life advice and help keep me on track is one of the most best things about the coaching, because it's not something that you can just get anywhere from anybody.
How many goals have you accomplished?
I would say I've accomplished quite a few goals. Definitely increasing my credit score was one of the biggest goals, and obviously small goals I had accomplished in order to get to that, which is like paying off a lot of my debt and making sure I'm paying my credit card on time. Also just saving money to pay off those bills, so that all helped with the credit card bill, which ultimately will help me with my larger goal of renting and buying a home.
What prevented you from accomplishing your goals before working with Theresa Hardy?
I guess I just had like a lot on my mind, and I just didn't even know what I wanted, how I was going to get there, what my next steps were, and just being able to hold myself accountable, so I wasn't really able to think ahead.
What would you say to anyone considering Inspirational Workshops life coaching, and would you recommend it? If so, why?
I would say life coaching definitely helps show you what you are actually capable of doing. It pushes you to do your best, and I would definitely recommend life coaching for somebody who feels stuck in their life, or somebody who needs help planning and organizing, or somebody who just needs help getting to the next step.
What are 3 benefits of life coaching with Theresa Hardy?
I would say the first one is definitely having a roadmap to get to where you want to be, to become organized. The second thing I would say is just accomplishing small goals, because that feels good. And then the last thing I would have to say, just being able to have somebody to talk to give you that advice, to feel like somebody genuinely cares about you.
What was going on in your life before working with life coach Theresa Hardy at Inspirational Workshops?
I think one of the many things was, so I'm a student, I'm also an employee, and I have a lot of responsibilities with my family. So it was all, one of the reasons that I kind of reached out was because I was having a hard time in trying to manage my time and kind of like incorporate a lot of self-care and a lot of just like being conscious about how I spend my time and how I could be more effective in reaching my goals.
How was your experience doing the life coaching sessions?
I think my experience has been really enriching. I think having a person who I can be honest with about my goals, who I can be honest with about things I've failed at, and being coached to kind of like improve without judgments, and someone who holds me accountable to my goals has been really great, because it's getting input from an unbiased person who truly cares about you being able to achieve what you want to achieve. So that's been really great for me.
What is the best thing about Inspirational Workshops life coaching sessions?
I think the best thing has truly been like the development that comes with working one-on-one with someone else. I think being able to be honest about my own fears and being able to kind of like push beyond boundaries with that and kind of like say it out loud with things that I want to accomplish but have not been able to because I've been so afraid, or things that I've not been able to put into words until someone has directly asked me what those things are for me. I've also just the biggest part has been just about like the input and being able to really trust the other person who is hearing my goals and my fears and my hopes for myself in the future, and truly being able to put my trust in that.
How many goals have you accomplished?
I think I've accomplished 4 out of 5 of my goals.
What prevented you from accomplishing your goals before working with Theresa Hardy?
I think what has prevented me was just not being able to talk to a lot of people about what I want to do and ways I want to grow. I think when people, my personal brand, as Theresa will say, is someone who accomplishes things and someone who doesn't have goals outside of academics.
What are 3 benefits of life coaching with Theresa Hardy?
Just like real personal development. And I mean that in terms of like just being able to be honest and kind of like sit down with Theresa and know that she cares about me growing, not just in ways other people care about my development, but really asking me the real questions and kind of like holding me accountable to these things. Like the other thing has also been just around honesty in goal setting. Like like it's nice to say that I want to get a PhD or get into my master's program, but what are you doing now? Are you writing those goals down? How are you working towards it every day? And how are people around you supporting you? How are your choices every day helping you accomplish those things? Like those kind of questions, and getting to know Theresa 101 and her sharing her own experiences in terms of her education and just personal life has been great to see. And I think one of the other one of the other things has been for me having another Black woman kind of like coach me and kind of like be there for me in this process has been really transformative. I think one of the biggest reasons is because as Black women, we don't really get the opportunity to kind of like be in community with each other in this way. Lastly, Theresa is truly inspiring for the people who have had the opportunity to really meet her. I think ever since I've met her a couple of summers ago, she's truly helped me transform my own life and grow personally and academically, and kind of just has guided me in ways that I can't thank her enough for. So I'm grateful to have done this and continue to do the work with her.
If you are someone who struggles to create and achieve goals, and or you have goals but you struggle to achieve your ideal success, Inspirational Workshops Life Coaching will work for you. If you are a professional and you believe your team can use personal development tools to improve performance, then the Cultivating Culture in the Workplace workshop may be the best fit for you. If you are an educator and you believe in youth having the opportunity to focus on self during the school day, Inspirational Workshops have a variety of youth programming that could work for you. For more information about Inspirational Life Coaching programs and workshops, please visit inspirationalworkshops.org. Bye, fabulous people.